What can you say about Torun that hasn't been said before? Well, it all depends on how you look at it. At any rate, we're going to give it our best shot to be a little different. Torun is perhaps the prime example of Gothic architecture in the world. Its medieval quality is virtually pristine. And fitting this setting, it's also the birthplace of Nicholas Copernicus, who taught us that the Earth goes around the sun, and not the other way around. I'm not going to say that this is everything you always wanted to know about Torun, but were afraid to ask, but it's close to it. This is certainly a city not to be missed. It's a pleasure to be enjoyed slowly and deliberately. It would take a couple of weeks to see everything in this city and really soak in the atmosphere, and that would still be pushing it. But we are doing our dead level best to show you the greatest hits of Torun. So sit back and enjoy the next few episodes as Torun is unveiled before your eyes. I'm Will, this is Poland Daily Travel, and we love to see you watching. Like us on YouTube and subscribe if you really, really like us. So join us for Poland Daily Travel does Torun. Welcome back, and we're here in a very special place. In fact, it seems like every place here is special. We were just saying before we came on camera with Carolina that it would take a week at least of constant work just to get a handle on the amazing architecture in this city, don't you think? Yeah.
That's true.
That's what we were just saying. But this is an incredible building. I mean, Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, has nothing on this, does it?
Exactly. Actually, I always say that our tower is much better than the one in Pisa.
Of course, because you're from here.
But there are even 3 reasons why.
Oh, there are. You have reasons.
I have reasons.
You have logic behind this.
Yes,
okay.
I have my logic.
What is the logic behind this?
Actually, the first argument is that our tower is more inclined. Because with 20 meters height, it has the inclination of 146 centimeters at the top.
Wow. Okay.
So the inclination is bigger. Secondly, our tower is stable, so it doesn't fall. It's just secure.
It's not sinking. Yeah.
No, it's stable. And lastly, our tower, it's ours. It's here.
It's here. That's
so
what I said.
It's much closer.
I knew you were going to say that. I hope you.
It's also important.
Yeah, we already had a fight about gingerbread. I'm not going to fight with you about mine was better, by the way. My gingerbread shape was better. Let's face it. It was, the expert said so. But I will give you this. This is an amazing building. Now, what does it date from?
It's actually like the walls. So the 14th century. These are the oldest part of the walls and towers.
Right here. Yeah.
Right here, exactly.
Okay.
So this is actually one of the 55 towers, yes, that surrounded both cities of Torun.
55.
Right.
Okay.
But the only one which is crooked.
The only one which is crooked. And it's just because it was unstable, the foundation, or do we know why?
Well, there is also a legend that explains the inclination
there
of the tower. Of course, there is a legend.
What a surprise!
Of course, yes.
Okay. And what is the legend?
So the legend has to do with the Teutonic Knights, who were the founders of the city. And as you know, they were also monks. So they couldn't basically meet with women.
They couldn't, I mean, they could meet with them.
Yes.
But they couldn't meet with them.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't meet with women.
They couldn't even talk to them?
They could talk to them, but they couldn't do more.
They could meet them, but they couldn't meet them.
Right.
Right, okay.
Correct.
In
yes,
that sense of meeting. Yeah.
Exactly, in that sense. So actually the legend says that one of them was so charmed with one of the Torun's ladies that he couldn't resist himself.
Okay.
So he started to meet with her.
He started to meet her.
With her.
For example, we are meeting, but we're not meeting.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when the Grandmaster found out about that, he got furious. So he told him that as a penalty, he has to construct a tower.
Okay.
Which is so inclined from the vertical position as was his life from the rule of the order.
I hope you're not going to say what I think you're going to say.
1 centimeter per each sin. So with that lady, if you know what I mean. So that's why another name of that tower is a symbol of sin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why we have the special tradition where we check our sanctity. So if you want, we can check your sanctity here.
Okay, how do we do that?
We would have to go closer to the wall, to the tower.
You want to go over there? Yeah. I say it has an interesting inclination, though, I have to just say, considering particularly that legend that you just said. Still, the inclination is interesting, but never mind, leave it at that. Okay, so what do I do?
So we're gonna check if you're a saint or a sinner.
Yeah, okay.
So you have to place yourself with your back to the wall.
Back to the wall.
Back to the wall.
Yeah.
Then you have to put both of your feet to the wall.
To the wall,
And then stretch your hands for 3 seconds. If you can hold it, you're a saint. If you fall, the sins are pushing.
Oh!
Well.
Can I try again?
What can I say?
Can I try again?
You can, sure.
A second go at sainthood?
There's no limited number of trials.
Yeah. Can you do it? I can't do it.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
There's no
keep
way.
it as my secret.
There's no way.
Well, it's not easy to be a saint.
You try it.
Okay. Okay.
Ah!
But I was better than you.
Yeah, you're a little better.
I'm a bit sainter.
There you go. You're a bit, well, that's just obvious. You're obviously saintlier than I am. So nobody here is a saint, folks, and I'm not even going to let the crew try because I know what those pirates are like. Hey, we're here in Torun. It's been great with Carolina today, going around. We've had a great time looking at this beautiful city on a beautiful day. So I would say to you, stay tuned for more Poland Daily Travel. And why do we do it? Why do we do it?
Because we love Poland.
Yeah, and we do it for you.